All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. Hopefully, audio is good and everything. So, this week we're going to talk about Discord's new Social SDK that they announced and released last month during GDC. And what this is this will allow you to display and interact with your Discord directly in your game or app. So here in discord.com/developers is where all of their documentation is located. And we'll just go through some of this pretty quickly and just show you what all it's capable of and how to actually get started with it. So I guess we'll just start with, go down the line here, like through the core concepts of this is that the SDK is a package. It will be a Unity package that you can download from their developer portal. Need to create a Discord app first. If you ever made a Discord bot, it's in this same page here. So here's all of your applications. You would make one for your game. And then here is your public key application ID. You'll need this for interfacing through Unity. You'll also need a bot private key, which is the authorization code here, your token. You'll need this if you are using the web API to do things like set rich presence and all that stuff you can do through the web API as well. You'll want OAuth set up here. I don't think we're using the secret key in the Unity at all, but we'll need your client ID, which is public, so it's fine to distribute that with your game, and a redirect URL. You just leave this as your local host, or if you have a custom URL, you can use that too. All right. So here under the Discord Social SDK, you'll see the API documentation. There are some design guidelines on how they want you to make all your buttons, and there's logos for the different social networks and stuff that you can display within Discord and in your game, and the downloads here. So for now, it is not like a package in the package manager. You will download the tar and you can install it from the package manager in Unity. I'll show that in a second. Right now we're on version 1.1.8166. This added external auth for Unity. So you can, if you are using other platforms like Epic Online Services or Steam, you can log in through Steam and then use that to authenticate through to Discord. So here in Unity, I'm just using the widgets UI here just to add something to actually look at. I don't actually have a list set up here for chat or the friends or whatever. It's all going to show up in the console because I don't like working with UI. Here in the package manager, you'll click on the plus sign here and you'll go to install package from Tarball, and then you can choose where you downloaded the SDK. And then it'll show up here in the package manager. Okay, the other thing to keep in mind right now, this is a rate limited feature until you are granted into their closed beta. So what this means is that your cross-platform messages to and from Discord, the voice chat integration, and linking channels. You can link your in-game channels to a Discord channel. That will be rate limited while they're in beta, but you can use it in the meantime as just kind of testing. We'll see here. We won't get rate limited, just logging into and sending messages to Discord here. So it's good for testing. You're not going to actually release this unless you get in on the closed beta. There are a few games that are releasing with this. We saw PAX Day. It's one of the MMOs coming out that has Discord integrated into it. The compatibility, I guess, is kind of important if you're doing cross-platform communication. There is a C++ SDK, Unreal, Unity, and the Unity stuff will work with whatever Unity can build to, but there's also console versions as well. All right, so you don't have to force all of your users to log into Discord in order to use your chat features. Can have a provisional account, which is basically like logging in anonymously, that you can then link to an actual Discord account at a later date if you so choose. And I'll show you how to do that if I didn't just break the code. The friends list is fully integrated as well, so we can grab all of our Discord friends, and then we can invite them, DM them, and group up with them in a voice lobby as well. So your Discord friends and then the in-game specific friends are technically separate. So when you look at your friends list, you will see your friends that are in-game, and then you'll see friends that are elsewhere. And then your friends that are elsewhere, you can still chat with them, you can invite them, you can become in-game friends with your friends from elsewhere. Messaging, DMs are supported as well as voice calls. You can link your public Discord channel to your in-game channel in-game. You cannot link voice chat at the moment, so that will be purely in-game voice communication. The rich presence is fully supported as well, so you can show as you are playing the game, you can update what you are doing in-game through the rich presence, which can be seen in Discord in the app. And then from the rich presence there, you can invite or join people in-game from Discord itself. All right, and then this is just about different OAuth scopes that you can have. Okay, good. So the version for Unity is 2021.3 or later. I'm using Unity 6.0.43 at the moment. All right, and then we can just hop into some of the code here. Got it downloaded, installed it. All right. On this page here is just a quick little setup on how to run it through code. I'll roll through some of this real quick. All right. So if I have done anything right, we have a question here about Supabase authentication. That is, I don't know if Supabase supports OpenID, but you could use that if it does support OpenID. That is one of the external authentications that you can use. But right now it is for the built-in ones, it is Epic, Unity, and Steam logins for the external provisional accounts. All right, so let's pop over into. So here, what I am doing right now is just logging in with a provisional account. And then we're going to click a button to merge that provisional account into my Discord. And then should, in theory, send a message over into the Discord channel or Memphis Game Devs general chat. Just hit play here and see if I did everything right. Okay. So you guys might can't make that any bigger, but so I have already signed it. I probably should clear out all of my access tokens so that we can see that. We are connected. We are signed in anonymously through Unity. We are connected here. Not sure what that bad request is. That's probably for trying to link a channel. Because it's a provisional account, I don't have any friends here. So my friend count is 0. We did update Rich Presence. That is not going to show up because I am not actually logged in right now. That's fine. I did try to send the message. All right, so when I click link to Discord, this is supposed to sign in to Discord over here. Bloop. Side here. Here we go. Well, halfway. Let's cancel. Okay, so this is what you'll see when you try to actually log in to Discord. You'll scroll down, free and authorize. Here, I am saving the Discord access token into the player prefs. So the next time I log in, it is not going to prompt me to log in again. Hey, that's cool. So yeah, Superbase does support OpenID. So you could use that to log in as your provisional. All right, so this did look like it worked here. I do have my friend count now, so I am logged in as myself. And well, I guess I am streaming in Discord, so I don't know if the Rich Presence will actually show up here in the app. All right. That up in the, okay. So first thing we do here on start is we're just making a new Discord client here. And then we're setting of some of our callbacks. We have a log callback, a status change callback, and token expiration. I believe the token expiration date is a week. I think that shows here. I just have a game object here that has my Discord manager and also lobby manager. This has your log levels that you can have for the Discord log. I'm just setting it to error right now. And here I'm just waiting until we actually signed in to just call the provisional user here. Down here, I'm checking if we are already logged in. So I'm just going to check the Discord token that I've saved before. And then if it is null or empty, then we will return false and then continue logging in. If it's not, then we are already signed in and then we just update. We just call client.update token, and then we pass in our token to get reconnected. And then once that happens, we just call client.connect, and that gets us connected. Here for provisional token here, this is your client ID, which is that public string that we had before. Our authorization type is our different types here. So Epic, Unity, Steam Session, OpenID Connect here, and then I'm just using Unity Services token. Pass in your authentication token from the services, and then we'll have our exchange callback when that is successful. So if you want to get your current user here, we've got some properties here that we can get. You can grab your avatar URL. So this will be your in-game or your Discord avatar. It'll be a PNG, I believe, that you can just download from with a web request. You need to display that. The display name. Grab the game activity if you wanted to get any of the rich present stuff. Whether or not it is provisional, and then the actual user, as well as your status. All right, so if you did not want to log in as a provisional user, you would use just the regular OAuth flow here. And this will let you, it will ping the Discord app if you have it installed, or I think you'll go out to the web if you don't. Just for the Discord OAuth authentication here. So here you have to create an authorization verifier and code verifier, and you need to pass in some arguments here, which will be the client ID, the set scopes. This is kind of important here. In the documentation on Discord, it has you use present scopes. There is present scopes, and then your communication scopes. So this is kind of giving you what the permissions are for your user at the time. So present scopes just lets you change the rich presence, and the communication scopes lets you actually chat and link channels and all of that. I believe this is in the docs somewhere in the API. I'll find it here in a second on what these scopes actually. But anyways, after you set the scopes, you'll get the challenge, and then you just call client.authorize. At that point, that gives you a authorization code that you can submit to get a authorization token. So down here, this is where if you are provisional and you want to merge into an actual Discord account, you will call this get token from provisional merge. When you pass in all said arguments here, your client ID, the code, the verifier, the redirect, all that's good stuff, your authentication token, the external auth type, and this will be the external auth token. This is kind of your provisional ID. And then this will link it up to your real Discord ID. When you do this, the provisional ID actually gets deleted. And then all of your friends and other relationships that you had for that provisional account all gets moved over into your real Discord. So it's kind of a one-way thing there. You can't really just go back to separate them back out into provisional. If you wanted to do that, you could create a new provisional account, but you can't just unmerge them. And then here, if you're logging in with Discord, you don't have to do the merge. You just call get token. Here's our exchange callback here. So at this point, here we have our authentication token, which means we are in and ready to connect. So here, client ready, we called this set the status change. So here, every time our client status changes, we'll just check to see if the status is ready. If it is, we call our client ready. And here, once we're ready, we can grab our friend count. Here is called client get relationships. This is where you will get all of your friends. So this will be your online friends, your offline friends, your I believe it even the blocked relationship shows up there as well. So at this point, here is where we would loop through all of the relationships and then print out each individual user there, and we can show their name, whether they are provisional or not, the relationship type. I think we can. It's here. So yeah, we can get the user, the Discord relationship type, or the game relationship type. I believe this will also. So yeah, the relationship types will be if they're friends, blocked, the pending, incoming and outgoing, implicit, and suggestion. I don't think these two are actually used at the moment. Good. So display it. I'm not going to do this just because it's going to print out all 230 something friends that I have on Discord. But you can use this to filter who's online, who's offline, where they are, whether they're on Discord or in the Epic client or on a console or whatever, mobile. Here for the activity, this is how you set the rich presence. So you can just set the type, whether you are playing or streaming, listening, watching, a custom status, competing. I guess that's the state and the details. These are just strings you can set to whatever you want. And then we can update our rich presence here. Here, the token expiration that we set up here, this token expiration callback will get called if the token is close to expiring or has expired. So if it expires in the next hour, I think it was, or if it's already expired, this callback will get called, and this will try to refresh our token here. So here, I guess we will go ahead and do this. Here, oh God, I think it's still going to try to do a provision. No, I think this is fine. Yay, okay. So yeah, this did actually print out my whole friends list. And because I had the Discord auth token saved, it just went and used that again. Okay, and the last thing I want to look at is actually linking the chat up. That should have sent a message, but all right. So what I am going to do here This is in I just have a Discord lobby manager here that is just going to grab our Discord client and let's put this in update because I didn't feel like fooling around with events for when the Discord client is actually ready. But here, I am just polling the client status to make sure that it is ready and then we don't already have a lobby set. For a voice call, you need to make sure that you have your input and output devices set. You can just use default here, and this will use your default devices that you have set in Windows. And then to create a lobby here, all we have to do is send in a secret. What I am using just for testing is I'm just using my player ID. So as long as I have the same player ID, it's going to create the same lobby. For this can be for party chat if you just have a small group, or this could be a guild chat as well. But you just want to make sure that your secret is going to be shared between everybody who is actually going to be joining in this lobby. I don't think there's a way to search lobbies. Like if you wanted to have like a channel list, does not look like you can actually query them. So this would be something that you would have to set up yourself if you want to. Personally, I would just use Unity lobbies for that. Then you can use the lobby ID that you get from Unity as your lobby secret. So here, in order to actually link a channel, a Discord lobby into a Discord channel, you first will have to have here, update lobby player here. Your player has to have this flag set to 1, which is called, got it here. Yeah, this flag is called can link lobby. And this is basically the only flag that Discord lobby player has. But this can only be set from a server. So what this is a REST API that I'm just calling from Unity web request here. You need to pass in the URL here. And for the authorization, it has to have a bot token. So this will be what you can find from your Discord dev portal. And then you pass in your token there, and then it will set this flag for you. So this whole function here, you don't want to run this from your client. So this would be either using another dedicated server or Unity Cloud Code. This can be run from there in order to set this player to be able to link between server and Discord. So the idea is that only your guild leader should be setting, or a guild admin, a server admin on the Discord server should be the only one that can link a channel from game to their actual Discord channel. There are some permissions required on Discord. You need to have manage channels permissions. You need to be able to view that channel and send messages to this channel. The channel type, it has to be a text channel. So you can't actually link a voice channel or stage or announcement channel in there as well. So it just has to be a voice channel. It has to not be marked NSFW. So it should be like a general channel. And it also can't be linked to another lobby. So any channel can only be linked to one channel at a time. Private channels can be linked, but it just means that anybody who wants to view that from Discord would have to have permissions for that particular channel. All right, so after you have updated this user, I believe this user will stay updated until you change them back. But I think I do this every time. So to link it, you can get your servers. So this get user guilds. This will grab all of your servers that you are belonging to. I have this link code here to grab the Memphis Game Dev server. And then you have get guild channels. Then I just grab the general channel here. And then you have this client link channel to lobby. This will call with the lobby ID, your channel.id, then added user. For some reason, this did not get synced. Not entirely sure why. And to send a message, it's relatively easy. You just call client.sendLobbyMessage. You'll give it the lobby ID, the string to send. That's basically it. And to receive a message from Discord, you set this not that one. I guess actually that will work. I thought there was a set message received callback. So yeah, there's a set message created callback, set message deleted callback, and set message updated callback. The updated callback is if anyone updates an existing message, this will get called. So when a new message is created, this will grab the message ID, you get the message handle, and then the message.content will be the actual message. There are attachments and whatnot will actually, you'll get notified when a message contains an attachment or any other thing that is undisplayable. And it will just say that a message contained said thing is, and we'll go over the design guidelines, has some examples of that. Try this again and see what actually happened. Okay, so I think since it is already linked, let's do this. All right. Okay, I guess it does work. So here, so you can see I can type from Discord into Unity here. I could do the same, but I'm too lazy to put a text box in the game right now. And I don't actually have Twitch linked to this either, which I probably could. You also have Telegram linked up. to Discord, which is pretty neat. But yeah, that is kind of the basics here. Here in the design guidelines, this is kind of what they want the different UI elements to actually look like. Here, they want you to use, their Discord blue purple thing here with their font and all of that. And you can grab these from their brand guide. That is linked here somewhere. And a lot of this is just to make sure that people know what they're actually clicking on when they, as they sign in to Discord. So this is going to be legit and it's not going to, spam up their stuff. So yeah, they have different guidelines on what they want different buttons to say. Like on your friends list, you can say find your friends on Discord. And they want like your friends list to be meshing with your in-game UI. So it shouldn't look like just an overlay of Discord in your game. It should match into what you want your game to be. So instead of showing the Discord avatars, you probably want to show your in-game avatars for player icons and stuff. The privacy and transparency part of this is kind of important too, just because Discord also operates, globally under GDPR and all of the COPA and regulatories of your local level. So these things need to be posted somewhere in your game as well. There is a Discord message thing on when a channel is linked. You need to let the in-game chat know that their messages are viewable outside of the game, and vice versa. So your Discord chat should have like a pinned message for that channel saying that it is, viewable in game. So just for transparency reasons. We've got sign in flow. They want to actually look like. So we've got examples here. That's what the overlay will look like here. So instead of being like me and printing out all 290 something friends in one list, you should actually split them out into different lists. So there should be your online lists, where other people are located, and then the offline list would probably be minimized for the most part. More guidelines. Here's the branding guidelines. So if you go to discord.com/branding, you can grab all of the different assets that you might want in your game. Be legit. I guess they have a blurple is there. I don't know if that's trademarked or whatever. Yeah, the palette. We have our buttons. Looks like they have some of the CSS over here for your different button styles and whatnot. The spacing, I have no idea how important spacing actually is for this stuff, but it's there for you to look at. Some guidelines on the different sectioning for your friends lists. What you should do is after the player name, you'll put in an icon for where they are communicating from. So whether that's in game or on PC or on mobile. That's just so you know where they are when you're talking to them. Identities. So, what they want for your identities is to use your users, your players' in game ID whenever possible. So, you don't have usernames flipping between whatever their Discord name is to what their name is in game. You want to keep that consistent, just so people don't lose track of, who their friends are. Because some people like to have different nicknames for different servers and for different games. We got some example lists here as well, and some do's and don'ts here. Oh, I guess this is kind of important here. The display name. The display name is your Discord nickname. The username is kind of your, I think that would be like the old legacy username there. So you want to use the display name whenever possible. You also don't want to get carried away with splitting up the friends list. So it should just be online, in game, online, everywhere else, and then offline. For direct messages, if they are in game, they won't show a badge next to their name. So this will be a good indicator of where they actually are. If they're on Discord or elsewhere, and then when they're in game, you'll just know that they are ready. And then the different stylings. This is just, I guess, UI basics here. Match the badge logo to the actual player name. Here's the rich media stuff I was talking about earlier. So when somebody from Discord sends an attachment or a video or a GIF, sticker or whatever, in game it will show you what was sent, and then you can click on it, and this will pop open Discord or a website or whatever, so you can see this attachment. And in the message dot content, that's suck. All right, so here's the different types of messages. There'll be attachment, poll, voice message, thread, whatever. It will show up as message dot additional content, and that way you can actually show what was actually sent. You won't be able to actually download the sticker or GIF, but you can tell them what was actually sent. And then I think there's a link to it's hosted on Discord for that. Link the provisional accounts. This will tell you what a provisional account can do and what they can't do. I think the only thing they can't do is DM, add, remove friends, or see friends in the friend list. Yeah. So you can add game friends and remove game friends, but you wouldn't be able to add Discord friends to the provisional account. I actually did not realize that the provisional accounts will show up in Discord itself as this little controller icon. That's neat. So yeah, you also won't be able to start a voice call with them. And last thing we'll look at is the statuses and rich presence here. So for your status, you'll have the online, idle, do not disturb, and offline. And then there's optional rich presences. All right. Oh, I lied. The actual last thing we want to do here is on disable here. you want to clear out your rich presence. Otherwise, you will look like you are stuck in game until it actually times out after like a minute or two. So here on disable, you just call client.clear rich presence, and this will blank out your rich presence. So just don't forget to do that. Yeah, so here's what the actual rich presence will look like. It'll have your game, the status, and then the details will be here at the bottom. And then there'll be an ask to join button here, and this will pop up as a request to join. Yeah, the game icon as well. And I believe the ask to join, yeah, that's the invite image here that you can set. Thought it said, let's get sent. It's a setting, your detail, and setting your state. Timestamps. I didn't actually do this, but I probably should have. The code in the documentation is all the C++, but it's pretty standard over to C#. This is what I needed to do. I haven't done this part yet. The activity party. But we have the party ID, current size, the max size, set party. Join secrets, I believe that is the same as the log secret. Yeah, I totally have not done the game invites yet. Might do a separate video on that part. Yeah, I think I will do that this weekend. And I might get some actual UI set up for the game so we can actually chat between the Discord and the game. But yeah, I think that is about it for now. Because there is also the monetization part of this as well. Technically not part of the Social SDK, but something that you could do. But yeah, I think I will wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions and whatnot, I'm going to post this up on YouTube as well. And maybe there'll be a part 2 of this. I get around to doing game invites and UI and junk. Hey, no problem. I know this is all like super new stuff, and there's not a lot of information out here at all regarding any of this. So I'll be learning along with everybody else. So, but yeah, feel free to join us up on Discord as well. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.